Ever pondered what it takes to conquer the world's highest peak, Mount Everest? This colossal giant of the Himalayas, located on the border of Nepal and Tibet, has long captivated the imaginations of adventurers and dreamers alike. Everest's grandeur is not just in its height, but also in its historical significance. Named after Sir George Everest in the mid-19th century, the mountain is known locally as Sagarmatha in Nepal and Chomolungma in Tibet. These names, translating to Goddess of the Sky and Mother Goddess of the Universe, respectively, pay homage to the mountain's majestic stature and the reverence it receives from the local communities. The allure of Everest lies in its towering summit, rugged terrain, and the daunting prospect of standing on top of the world. Standing at a whopping 29,031.7 feet, Everest is not just a mountain, it's the ultimate testament to the planet's natural grandeur. The journey to Everest's summit is no ordinary hike. It's a battle against nature, against one's physical limits, and against one's mental barriers. It all begins at the base camp, a bustling hub of activity where climbers gather, acclimatize, and prepare for the long ascent ahead. The first step is acclimatization, a crucial period that allows the body to adjust to the decreasing oxygen levels, a challenge in itself that tests the endurance of even the fittest climbers. From here, the real journey unfolds, leading climbers to the treacherous Khumbu Icefall, a monstrous labyrinth of towering ice seracs and deep, hidden crevasses. It's a place where the mountain's wrath is most felt, with the constant threat of avalanches and the ever-changing terrain. Climbers navigate this icy maze with a combination of skill, determination, and a healthy respect for the mountain's power. The Khumbu Icefall, a river of moving ice, is the first major obstacle and one of the most dangerous sections of the route. From Camp 1, the journey becomes even more challenging. This is where the real test of endurance begins. The route to Camp 2 takes climbers across the western Kiuem, a flat, glacier-filled valley known for its intense sunlight and daunting heat. The landscape is otherworldly, a frozen expanse that seems to stretch into infinity. As they ascend from Camp 2 to Camp 3, climbers face the formidable Lhotse face, a massive wall of ice that demands technical skill, determination, and sheer grit. The ice here is hard and blue, a stark contrast to the soft, powdery snow you'd expect. Climbers, tethered to fixed ropes, inch their way upward, the rhythm of their crampons and ice axes the only sound breaking the silence. Camp 3 is perched precariously on the Lhotse face itself. Here, climbers must acclimatize yet again, their bodies struggling to adapt to the thinning air. The journey from Camp 3 to Camp 4 is a brutal climb through the death zone, a region so named because of the dangerously low levels of oxygen. Here, every step is a victory against the body's instinct to breathe, to have more oxygen. In these extreme conditions, climbers rely heavily on supplemental oxygen. It's not just the lack of air that's a challenge, but also the unpredictable weather. The wind can whip up without warning, its icy fingers clawing through layers of clothing, sapping strength and willpower. The cold is a constant companion, a biting, gnawing presence that tests the limits of human endurance. The final push to the summit is perhaps the most difficult part of the climb. It's a grueling, slow-motion race against time, weather, and the body's own limitations. But with each agonizing step, the summit draws nearer. And then, there it is, the top of the world, a place where the sky and earth meet, where every hardship faced, every risk taken seems worth it. The final steps to the summit, though physically grueling and mentally exhausting, offer an unparalleled sense of accomplishment. Scaling Mount Everest is more than just a physical feat, it's a testament to the human spirit and determination. The journey up this remarkable peak is a profound metaphor for life, filled with lessons that transcend the mountain's icy slopes. It teaches us about resilience, the kind that allows us to weather life's fiercest storms, and determination, the relentless drive that fuels us to keep going against all odds. The ascent forces climbers to tap into their deepest reserves of physical strength and mental toughness. It's an emotional roller coaster that tests resilience in ways unimagined, often pushing climbers to their limits and beyond. It's a journey that commands respect for nature's formidable power, reminding us of our place in the grand scheme of things. The challenge of Everest is not only in reaching the summit, but also in discovering the depths of our inner strength. It's a journey that truly embodies the indomitable spirit of adventure and the unyielding power of determination.